What's up, everybody? This is the Growing Up Italian podcast, and today we have the star with us, Mattia Polibio. How you doing, Mattia?
Doing good. How are you?
Welcome to Brooklyn, man. I heard this is your first time in Brooklyn.
First time, me and my dad. First time in Brooklyn, so.
So it took you to get your dad to come to Brooklyn.
Yeah, it took
basically.
Me, yeah.
So how was before you came, you were saying you went to IFTV. We saw on the Instagram stories. Mm-hmm. You got some free kick, my man.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of my forte, the free kicks, but yeah, out of all stuff in soccer, I think I like taking free kicks. So.
Yeah, that's your specialty.
Yeah.
We could use you at Inter if you want to switch from Juve to Inter. Your dad might disown you, you know. But
I'd disown myself if I ever went to Inter.
Yeah. So, how was your experience at IFTV today? How did you like that?
It was good. We went first. Me and Peter and my dad went to go get breakfast, and then we went to the studio. I kicked the ball around a few times, and then we started the podcast. Talked about like Serie A and the games like that, and then me, Marco, and Mike just played a couple of games of FIFA, and then we.
I saw you beat Mike, right?
Yeah, I scored 2 goals in the last minute.
Yeah, well, 90th minute, I saw you tied it up.
Yeah,
and then 120, you tied it up.
Yeah, I scored 2 goals in 120.
And then you took the lead, so no penalties needed.
No.
So, I was gonna say originally when I knew this was gonna happen. Shout outs to Peter who set it all up. Fellow Inter fan, good peoples. I was like, has Mattia ever done a podcast? And he was like, no. So I'm like, oh, wow, I got the first podcast. And then I saw you do it with IFTV. I'm like, all right, so I got the second one. That's just as good to me, No. But thank you, for real. Thank you and Giacomo, your dad, for taking your time out, coming to Brooklyn. It's not exactly a block away, to come here and do this podcast. I just want to show all your fans out there and people that follow us, like, who you are. Yeah. Like, on your TikTok, you see a lot of dancing, a lot of things.
Not much talking.
Not much talking. So, I was excited for the opportunity to sit down and, really get to know you. Because I'm not going to lie, we, as Growing Up Italian, we've been doing the whole TikTok thing for a year. Yeah. And since we have TikTok, we knew who you were. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you're probably the biggest Italian TikToker out there.
I might be.
Yeah. No.
There's
a bunch of good ones. Shout outs to Tammy, my guy Matt Petito. A bunch of great kids. And you guys are all really good kids. Like when I was your age, I was like a troublemaker, and I see you guys. I'm like, man, TikTok really kept these kids inside dancing, having a good time. Yeah.
No.
So,
go ahead. No, I was gonna talk about Matt. He's a good guy. I hung out with him a couple times. We went to the city together. But yeah,
he was telling me he's been here 2-3 times.
Yeah, I saw it on your Instagram. Yeah.
So Matt spoke really highly about you too. We were bouncing a lot of ideas off each other. He's like, I would love to work with Mattia. He loves you. He always talks highly about you.
He's
funny.
He
literally was showing me the videos. You guys were in Times Square.
Yeah, we made 2 videos together. I think I made a video with him about breadsticks or something.
Breadsticks?
Yeah.
Olive Garden breadsticks?
Yeah.
Why does everybody talk about the Olive Garden breadsticks?
I've never been there, and I don't plan on going there. So
maybe we could bring it to you though.
Maybe.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We'll get it for delivery. So, how did this all start? How did you start doing TikToks? Did you just download the app one day and just?
I downloaded maybe 2 years ago. Mm-hmm. I started getting followers last year, in the summer. But between 2 years ago and the last summer, I just made videos to send to my friends. They would not get more than 50 likes.
Wow.
Nothing.
How long was that of you just having fun with it?
It was from I remember I got the app in September 2018. Mm-hmm. And then I started getting followers summer 2019. So between that, I just made videos that wouldn't blow up. I would just send it to my friends, stuff like that. And then I got one video that got 700,000 likes last summer in 2019.
700,000 likes?
Yeah, and then after that, my just kept on going up and up and up.
What was that first video?
It was me, my 3 other friends, and we all shared a lollipop.
Shared a lollipop.
Yeah.
This was pre-COVID days, by the way.
Pre-COVID, yeah.
So wait, are those your friends that you're always doing TikToks with?
Yeah.
Because I'm talking about Peter again. When I spoke to him, like, so is that kid his brother with the blonde hair? And he's like, no, they're like,
The part blonde?
yeah,
Kyrie?
Yeah.
No, that's one of those. He's my best friend.
What's fun? The kids you're doing like videos with, bro. You guys all look alike.
I've gotten like me, Alejandro, and Kyrie. Like we walk around or something. They ask if we were like
triplets.
Like no, we don't look alike.
I mean, you guys are all like the heights.
Yeah,
are like,
I'm like here, Kyrie's here, Alejandro's here. But I mean,
you guys have really good chemistry though.
Yeah.
Like, I like seeing when you guys doing videos. The last one I saw was like that song "Swing," like
yeah, that one.
Yeah, that like
people.
I just see you guys have good chemistry together. You know?
Friend groups on the internet, or especially on TikTok, like they usually became friends because of TikTok. Like we were friends before, like we were school friends, so that's probably why like our chemistry is a lot better. I think our chemistry is a lot better than most groups on TikTok.
So talk to me a little bit about a young Mattia, like before, you blew up on TikTok. Like, what did you want to be when you were older? Like, did you have like a specific thing? Like, when I grow up, I want to, own a restaurant like my dad, or
no, Papa told me to never get into the restaurant business.
That's what I would say to you too. That's what I would say to you too. I mean, you're in great position that you never got to make a plate of pasta in your life, but
hopefully. But when I was like young, I always had dreams to become a soccer player. And then when I grew up a little bit, I realized, all right, I'm not that good. So I still wanted to like be involved with sports, especially soccer. So I was thinking of like physical therapy and like being an athletic trainer.
Oh wow!
And then I was looking at college, like maybe before I got followers, I was looking at colleges that would do that. But now I'm just focusing on like trying to bring out this platform that I have as big as possible. And
you have a huge platform, my man, too.
I've been looking at colleges, and I think I want to major in business, like
marketing,
stuff like that. Yeah, but I still want to go to college. So,
where does your dad come from in Italy?
He comes from Piemonte. In Biella, yeah. North.
Have you ever been to Italy?
Yeah, I go before COVID. I used to try to go at least 3 times a year. So yeah.
Yeah, Italy's amazing, right?
Yeah, the food, culture. I have friends over there. Well, I mean, I have friends in Abruzzo because we go to like a small town in Abruzzo. I have friends there. I play soccer with them. We have like festivals, feasts. So
it's funny because we come from a super small town too. So I'm sure like you see the same kids whenever you go back every year.
Yeah.
You stay in contact. How do they react to you like becoming who you are?
Well, they haven't seen me.
They haven't seen you since?
No, they haven't seen me since. Last time I went to Italy was like maybe I went January, but where my friends are in Abruzzo, I haven't gone there in 2 years. 2 years.
They probably message you like "Say grande, say famoso."
I text that, like we text each other and stuff like that.
Yeah, because we come from a super small town, 2,000 people, and my cousin Rosaria, they like message that too. So I can just imagine you what they're seeing going on.
Yeah.
So your dad's in the restaurant business. Mm-hmm. What's the name of his spot?
Cucina 545.
That's in Jersey. What part of Jersey is that?
It's in our town, Totowa, New Jersey, on Union Boulevard.
Let's give him a little shout out. If you're in the Jersey area, check him out. Especially during times like this. It all helps. Order for pickup, whatever you got to do.
I always enjoyed my dad's food, so I try to.
He takes care of you.
Yeah,
right?
I try to get a dish from there once in a while. Like bring home a plate.
Is he on the menu? Is he on the menu? You got the Mattia special? We got to make a Mattia special. What would the Mattia special be? If what's like your favorite dish of food?
Probably like carbonara, something like that.
Pasta carbonara.
Yeah.
With the egg?
Truffle.
Truffle too.
I love truffle.
You got expensive taste, huh?
Yeah, that's how my dad made my mom was truffles. So.
Yeah. Oh, that's a North thing, right?
Yeah.
That was an import for truffle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I love truffles too, man. Like they changed the whole plate of pasta.
You can't describe it.
Yeah, it's literally like the second you try it's like a sensation. Mm-hmm. So how has the quarantine affected you? Like as far as your growth on social media, like what you've been doing like on a daily basis, like has anything changed for you?
I mean, in the beginning when quarantine started, I was like, oh, this is good. Like I can stay home, make videos, and then it got to the point where I just wanted to get out. Like I like staying home for a bit, like from school and stuff, but like I said, I was gonna focus more on like social media, but like
Mhm.
just dragged on, and like our supporters were like waiting for like us to hang out as like a group
Mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. But it definitely it got me more opportunities because people are like mostly at home and they're looking at your videos and they're not
Mm-hmm.
always out. So it boosted my views and stuff like that, and it boosted like opportunities that I received, and yeah, that's probably the only thing.
Yeah, you
Quarantine
were
was
restricted with travels. Like
yeah.
I saw, I think you post something. You're supposed to go to some of the houses, and you
I
couldn't
was,
because of that,
I
right?
mean, I was supposed to go to LA a few times this summer, but obviously it was kind of
You'll
hard.
we'll get there. We'll get back
Yeah,
there. You know.
yeah.
So chicken parm, like your dad, he's a Northern Italian guy. We're talking about
Yeah,
truffles and all that stuff.
yeah.
Is chicken parm a real Italian dish?
It's Italian American dish.
Italian American dish.
Yeah.
So people that eat chicken parm, it's you would tell them like this isn't real.
I mean, I'd eat it because it's not like it's bad. It's just I don't like when like people say oh Italian cuisine and they say that or like spaghetti and meatballs or like stuff like that.
Mhm.
Like I
Like
don't know.
chicken milanese, like pollo milanese. That's definitely a northern thing.
Yeah.
And from our page, we always get people saying like chicken parm's not real Italian food. Like when we did the food bracket, the finals I believe was chicken parm and lasagna. People like, how the hell did chicken
Yeah.
parm make it this far?
Yeah.
You know. So I was gonna ask you sauce or gravy, but I think I already know
No
the answer.
sauce. Yeah.
No, because you're from Jersey. I feel like
Yeah.
a lot of people from Jersey call it gravy.
Yeah. A lot of people say it's like Sunday gravy or like grandma's gravy, but when I think of gravy, I think of the
Sopranos.
I think of the brown stuff with the
Oh yeah,
with the turkey.
like turkey gravy.
Yeah, no, I could never call tomato sauce gravy. You don't call it tomato gravy. You call it tomato sauce.
Well, a lot of people, that call it gravy, they say,
Yeah.
well, there's meat in it, so that's why it's gravy because it's slow cooked.
I would say either like bolognese or ragu.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. If you had one superhero power, what would it be?
Like from a superhero?
Yeah, or like make your
any
own power.
Probably super speed.
Super speed.
I think.
So you can score like crazy goals.
Yeah, I can get out of any situation.
Like Mbappe.
Yeah, Mbappe.
I saw you using it for PSG. That's why.
Yeah.
If you had a time machine, would you travel to the future or to the past?
Past.
Past? Why?
Because I don't know. I just like I like watching movies and I look at movies from like old times. So just to, like visit that time would be cool. I mean I don't really care for the future. It's gonna be all just technology and stuff like that. So I'd rather see the past.
Yeah, but you would have to know what you know today. So like, you could still get where you were.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's how I would say too. So if you had to use one song for every TikTok, what would it be?
I have no idea.
Like one sound.
That's a hard one. I'd probably just pick any Pop Smoke song.
Yeah?
Just repeat it.
That's our guy.
Yeah,
we said it a couple of times.
Fun knows how much I like him. I've been a fan of him since like 2018.
What, like with Dior? Or Welcome to the Party?
Before Welcome to the Party.
Yeah? Well, I don't even know stuff before that.
NPR and then Flexion. Those are 2 songs that I heard.
Oh, yeah, I've heard Flexion.
Yeah, those are the first 2 songs that I heard of him.
What would be your advice for some of these young TikTokers in the game, that look up to you? Like, are trying to get,
I say this like all the time because it sounds like a cliche, but like it's probably the best thing to do is just be yourself because like people say that all the time, just be yourself, but like if you don't, like you're gonna have comments being like, oh, you're trying to be this one, you're trying to be that one. I got to where I am because I was just being myself. I didn't want to be anyone else. I didn't try to be like I didn't come into TikTok with the plan I'm gonna be TikTok famous. I just was myself, and people happen to like that. So if you be yourself, then hopefully people will like you. That's my point of view.
What I noticed about like a lot of the youngins that are on TikTok, like yourself, Matt, Tamara, Rosa, like all of you, right? So you're on TikTok, you're posting like videos, you guys dancing, funny stuff. But on Instagram, it's like photo shoot model stuff.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why is it that like, people that are on TikTok, big on TikTok, like they don't really show that on Instagram. Because maybe like certain people that don't have TikTok, they'll see you and they're like, this guy has 1 million followers. Like, what does he do? Like,
I mean, maybe because people like they want to give their like supporters like a different like view of the person. Like I'd say TikToks would be like entertainment videos. Instagram would be like picture of yourself and how you look, and then like YouTube would be like you speaking. Like this is different from my Instagram content or my TikTok content. So I think they want to give like a wide variety to their supporters.
I saw on your YouTube you had like a mukbang, right? Of Wendy's or something.
Yeah,
like
that did actually really good. I didn't expect it to do good, but I was with my two friends and we're just I think 20 minutes just talking and eating. And that's what people like. Like they just like to hear us talk. They just like to be in our presence and stuff.
Like, is that the kind of content you want to do? Like more, just like because that's kind of like the future. I think like eating food and just like talking.
No, I mean, I wouldn't want to always do mukbangs. I just did it as a fun thing. But like, I don't know. If I wanted to do a video like that, I'd probably just do like a vlog of me and my friends hanging out, and it would be the same thing, just minus the food. Yeah. With us talking and doing whatever we're doing.
Yeah, I can see that working for you.
Yeah.
Man, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
This was dope. I'm really excited to see your road. Like, I've been watching you since TikTok, and thanks again to Peter for setting it up.